This is now episode 1 of what's going to be called the Stashcast. And whatever I want them to be, these will be little mini documentaries, attempting to be under 23 minutes. The scary number 23. 23 skidoo. Anyway, I am Stash, or Stashu, or Staz. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of the same things. And this morning, since it's a great foggy day, let's talk about one of my favorite things in the world, and that's the Stasi. Unfortunately, it's not my organization, but it's the great East German spy service. Do not underestimate them. With their lack in aesthetics, they make up for in aesthetics. And one of their greatest men, of the highest order of their operational command, is Marcus Wolf. Yes, Marcus Wolf. He is the man without a face. No photos of him existed in the Cold War. And he's a man that probably didn't like his photo taken, much like the great Mike Harari, who was probably the most deadly assassin in the world, but it's said that he had a high-pitched voice like Mike Tyson. But I would not want to mess with Mike Tyson, and I would not want to mess with Mike Harari. That is, unless I was being very well paid and very well protected, my friends. But God bless him. He's doing what he did to do to serve the great state of Israel. Is Israel. By way of deception. But let's go back to the Stasi, one of my favorites. I was in East Berlin myself in 88 or so, but that's another story. In any case, where was I? The Stasi had the Americans at their knees for very strange reasons, one that you might expect. As I'm sure you've seen The Lives of Others, the incredible movie starring all actors whose name I don't know, and that's why it's so good. That was about listening and the state, the Stadt. Your plays and your screenplays are interesting. Make sure they serve the state's needs. The listening man is sad. He falls in love with a gorgeous person suspected of thought crimes. The actress is extraordinary. He's in the one with Matt Damon where Damon plays sort of a Colby-esque Angleton character in a Skull and Bones situation with Angelina Jolie, the most beautiful girl ever. Although the other women were all beautiful. Hollywood, you know what I mean. Remind me, I'm going to talk about how the greatest assassin had a little bit of a bump, a boo-boo in Lillehammer. Lillehammer, Norway, of which the guy from The Sopranos did the witness protection show that was also hilarious, but I couldn't afford. Lillehammer. In any case, let's go back to the Stasi, for God's sakes. By the way, the great Vladimir Putin, beloved in Russian Federation, friend of my relative Felix Dzerzhinsky, worthy enemy of the gorgeous state of Israel and the mighty United States and the stylish, beautiful United Kingdom, blah, blah, blah. So the Stasi was not just good at listening and not just good at making everybody into a COVID-19 type of world, but COVID-19 was necessary, and I think we should probably triple lockdown. But Mask up. Get your mask up. Percocet. Get your mask up. Yeah. They weren't just good at listening, and the uniforms were beautiful. Some of them had Trzynski on the patch. They were wonderful border guards, gorgeous little cute cars, listening devices, and files. Defiles. They had buildings of defiles.
Yeah.
Rows and acres of defiles. If you had a file on you and I had a file on me, and file, and after you file, then you report yourself if you didn't file soon enough. Well, then you will file, and then you will listen, and you will like it. You get up at, don't be ridiculous, but after breakfast, you get up at 0800, and let's not be abusive. You work till 1900 sex hour. Yeah, that's what all it's about. It's about this sex. Six bomba. You see, the Americans never stood a chance against KGB and the Stasi because they know about sex. Kardashian tried to pull her pants down in the paper magazine. I've talked about it many times. By the way, she's just nothing but a first-round person. It's my boss's prison letters reveal, but that's another tape. Yeah, this is kind of gross. They ran good sex mail agents in West Germany. Women at the embassies, women at pertinent buildings in the West, the beloved West, they had McDonald's, so the Cold War was already won. Because in a certain way, the East countries with awesome tanks, the Tomcat versus the Foxbat, they didn't stand a chance against McDonald's and Gremlin, the Hamburglar, pubic hair in Playboy. But in the real world, they had guys and they were seducing the shit out of the secretaries. Secretaries working in West Germany, bored out of their minds. Never have they even been touched. They can't even get a date. All they're going to do is have these guys kind of handsome come over and defect. Please. Among my favorite who have doubled with Stasi, probably Max Peterhans, Udo Proch, Horst Lahr. Horst is dead, I think. Freudel, Karl-Heinz Freudel, a man of style. See, because what the Americans never knew and the British didn't know, which the British had style, they taught us how to spy for a while. But every limey had a thing. They had a lot of handsome guys, and they had a lot of communists, and a lot of bisexual dudes, and they were the greatest. Dr. John Dee, the occultist, and the Queen, Sir Francis Walsingham, all that shit went out the window when Philby figured out that these elite Cambridge, Oxford guys were, he could find them chicks if he had to, or he could find them guys. And the Cambridge Five, they rolled up and took the whole British intelligence service down. What is that? 3,000 years of fucking intelligence down the tube with Philby, who Jesus Angleton might have had a crush on him, the Orchid Man. That son of a bitch put Yuri Yushchenko in a little toilet in the middle of or an outhouse in the middle of Virginia. And the CIA was so worried that Yushchenko would sue them back. I keep going off topic. Finally, the Americans draw and counterpunch in the great sex wars of the Cold War. They find some dude named Vlad Stella. America. He defects. He gets everybody. He gets my most beloved spies by far in the world, and that's Vienna. Udo 77 is a musical. I don't know why I'm not in it, but Udo didn't call me. He's not dead, by the way. That's bullshit. He didn't die of a heart transplant. Are you shitting me? He's alive. I talk to him like once in a while. I'm obsessed with him. And his glasses, that's probably stolen by the movie Atomic Blonde, which I'll try to play the theme song. Might be a theme song for a while. How does it feel to treat me like you do? You want to buy sex installed. It's not credit installed. It's sex installed. Get a sex trust in Liechtenstein. And the hand job in Stoughton. Oh, this has gone dirty. All right. Stiller is brilliant. He takes everyone down. The thing is, the Americans take him over and they're working with him, and he's still obsessed with women. So I don't know where he could have been in downtown Maryland, Virginia, whatever. No matter where he'd go, he'd find women. The first women he would find, he would fall in love with. So they were turning him in some, I don't know, probably Tyson Corner, Kentucky Fried Chicken or whatever. Tyson Corner, Virginia, and the guy's falling in love, and he runs around, and they're chasing, and he loses them, and the whole thing sort of gets fucked up. So the Americans had something in this sexual war, and it just all went down again. And this Czech couple, for about $50, they destroyed Washington. The entire Watergate condo, people were just swinging with this Czech couple. I won't even release their name. I'm not into that. William Reich, with his orgasm machine, tried to counter this stuff for the Americans, but they beat him down, just like Yuri Nishenko. They just made fun of the guy. They're not going to make fun of me when I complete my own orgasmic device. Not exactly ripped off from Woody Allen's Sleeper. I'll have something a little more aesthetic. Anyway, yeah. So next cast, maybe even tonight, it's going to be more on my favorite. Was there really anything to the Austrian residency? What are the secrets of Damel House? More and more. I hope everybody's doing well. Cheers. Well, there you have it, friends. You've just heard the first episode of the Staz cast. That's Stash or Staj or Stasio. Take your pick. Have as you like. You've heard something very special today. Like, share, subscribe. You better start telling your friends. We're gonna lose the Cold War in style. Auf Wiedersehen, good day. Do widzenia.